So I decided to make this video today, and it is about the Leuchtturm 1917 bullet journal. I hope I pronounced that properly. This is in a grey colour, but the range comes in a whole heap of colours, rainbow variety of colours. I opted for grey just because I prefer monochrome colours, and it seemed to be the best choice for me. So this particular bullet journal comes with an elastic surround just to keep everything together. This will be in whatever colour your bullet journal is. I also purchased the pen holder, which is like a square of leather look material with the elastic pen holder. I purchased that separately and decided to stick it to the very back cover of my notebook, just because I think it's handy to be able to carry a pen around all the time. This has 2 ribbon bookmarks in it. Again, these will be in whatever colour you've chosen to purchase your bullet journal in. I think it's quite handy that there are 2, because you can keep one on the current page that you're using for that week, for example, or for that day, and you can use one in maybe another page that you use regularly, maybe your goals, or if you're doing a 30-day challenge, you can keep the bookmark in the other page that you're using on a daily basis. So there is also a pocket at the very back of this particular bullet journal, which is quite handy. You could keep receipts, notes, a small ruler, anything that you kind of want to use on a regular basis, you can just keep in that little pocket at the back there. And again, because it has the elastic to close everything, it should keep everything in there quite secure. The paper itself is 0.5mm dotted paper, and it is slightly off white. So just to show you that, this is a piece of white paper, bright white sort of standard printing paper, and as you can see it is slightly off white, which I quite like. It's easier on the eye, and it does mean that everything looks just really lovely, and it just gives an element of luxury. But one thing to be aware of is that the paper itself is pretty see-through. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but my fingers here moving down the page, you can see. I do intend to do a video of a pen test, which should hopefully highlight which pens show shadowing through the page, which pens bleed through the paper, because it's quite thin paper. I imagine there will be quite a few pens that do this, but on the other hand, I've seen a lot of bullet journals on Instagram, Pinterest, etc. That don't seem to have this problem. Whether or not they're just doing it for show is another matter, but I will get to the bottom of this. So at the very back again, there are, I think, 8 pages, so 16 sides. There might be 10 pages of perforated paper, so you can actually make a note on it and tear the page out. And I like that it's at the back of the book, because if you do want to make a note, the last thing you want to do is rip a page out of where you're currently working and it have like a horrible jaggedy edge. So I did think that that was a really nice feature of the bullet journal. So just moving to the front, there is space here to write your name and address. I've opted for my name and my email address there, but you can put any contact details there that you wish. And moving on, there are 3 pages for the contents. You'll use this as you go through your bullet journal. I only know this because I've read about it online. Basically, everything that you put into your bullet journal will be on a page. Just to note that every page in the Leuchtturm 1917 is already numbered for you, so you don't have to go through. And I think there are 249 pages. Yeah, 249 pages in total in this notebook. So the first page will be your key. I've done it on a blank page, so it's not a numbered page, so therefore I won't have a number. So I've just put that at the top. On my page number 1, I've drawn out a year to view calendar, but that is as far as I've got so far. So my next videos will be things like pen tests and drawing out templates and things like that. But just to show you, the contents page is 3 pages. And then I've drawn out just the title page at the moment for my key. I will do my symbols down here because the paper is quite transparent. I hope you can see through there that you can still see the grid of the index on the other side. So I felt that because I want my key to be nice and in line, I'll just use the grid that I can see through here as a guide as I draw out on that page. And then this page will be my year to view calendar. So I will put a header at the top. I'll fill in the months, the days of the week, and then the individual dates. And as those dates pass, I will cross them off. I am aware that we are now in April, but I will just go through very quickly and mark myself to where I am now. I just think it's a nice feature to have that. I can circle and highlight key dates if I need to. But as far as it goes, that is where I'm at with this bullet journal. So just to give you a little bit more background, the reason I want to make this video is because I am very new to bullet journaling, and while there are some absolutely gorgeous templates out on Instagram, Pinterest, those sorts of things, they are exactly that, gorgeous templates, and I was really struggling to reach the same kind of aesthetic satisfaction that I was getting from looking at theirs. I was struggling to recreate that myself. So I do have a few hints and tips that I've already picked up on that I will go over in other videos, but really I just want it to be a very user-friendly guide to bullet journaling. I'm not going to try and embellish it to be something that it's not. It is going to be a very matter of fact, so hopefully anybody that does watch these videos will get a really good idea of exactly what they're getting, especially when they buy a Leuchtturm 1917 bullet journal, because obviously that's what I'll be using. So that is why I want to do it. I want to be honest with you about bullet journaling, and also if anybody else is new out there starting out and is having the same frustrations that I was having, hopefully this will help answer some of your questions and relieve that frustration a little bit. So in the meantime, if you have any requests on the types of page layouts that I'm doing, or have any suggestions of 30-day challenges, those sorts of things, feel free to leave a comment below. I am aware this is a very new channel, but you know, I can wish. And yeah, hopefully you'll find this useful. So yeah, thanks guys, and I'll speak to you soon.